Africa, the cradle of humanity. Africa. A land of breathtaking beauty, deep-rooted cultures, ancient civilizations, and untold potential. Often misunderstood and sometimes misrepresented, Africa is not a country, but a diverse and powerful continent. Let's explore its rich story. 1. Geography. Africa is the second largest continent on Earth, both in size and population. It spans over 30 million square kilometers, covering about 20% of the Earth's land area. Africa is made up of 54 countries, stretching from the Mediterranean Sea in the north to the meeting point of the Atlantic and Indian Oceans in the south. It is home to massive deserts like the Sahara, lush tropical forests in Central Africa, vast savannas in the east, and high mountain ranges like the Atlas Mountains in the northwest and Mount Kilimanjaro, Africa's highest peak, in Tanzania. 2. People and culture. Africa is incredibly diverse, with over 1.4 billion people and more than 2,000 languages spoken across the continent. Each region and ethnic group has its own unique traditions, music, clothing, art, and values. From the Maasai of East Africa to the Berbers of North Africa, the Zulu in Southern Africa, and the Yoruba in West Africa. Africa is a continent of cultures. Music, dance, and storytelling have always played central roles in African communities. Drums, chants, and rhythms often tell stories passed down through generations. 3. History and civilizations. Africa is known as the cradle of humanity, where modern humans, Homo sapiens, first appeared, more than 200,000 years ago. Some of the world's oldest and most advanced civilizations began here. Ancient Egypt built the pyramids and led in science, medicine, and architecture. The Kingdom of Kush, Axum, Mali Empire, Great Zimbabwe, and Benin Kingdom were rich in gold, trade, and knowledge. Africa's history includes great achievements, but also pain, especially through colonization and the transatlantic slave trade. However, the 20th century brought waves of independence and a powerful movement to reclaim Africa's voice. 4. Nature and wildlife. Africa is home to some of the most iconic animals on Earth: elephants, lions, giraffes, zebras, hippos, and gorillas. The continent's national parks and reserves, like the Serengeti, Kruger, and Masai Mara, are famous for their biodiversity and wildlife conservation efforts. It's also rich in natural resources: gold, diamonds, oil, coffee, and more. 5. Economy and modern life. Africa's economy is growing fast. Cities like Lagos, Nairobi, Johannesburg, and Addis Ababa are becoming modern business and tech hubs. The continent faces challenges like poverty, conflict, and climate change, but also shows strength in innovation, youth entrepreneurship, and unity. Africa is a young continent, with over 60% of its population under 25. This youth is driving change through education, technology, and creativity. 6. African Union and unity. The African Union, formed in 2001, promotes unity, peace, and economic development. Many Africans believe in Ubuntu, a philosophy of shared humanity. I am because we are. Pan-Africanism, a movement for solidarity among African nations, continues to inspire leaders and youth across the continent. 7. Conclusion. Africa is not defined by its struggles, but by its spirit. It is a land of opportunity, resilience, hope, and